kids, once again we are back with the Bible, and this is an atheist point of view, where I, reading the New International Version, cover to cover, one chapter at a time, because we can prove once and for all, multi-atheists, we know our Bible much better than you fucking Christians do, and prove I've read it, and make fun of it as I go, because honestly it's just a reference manual. This is not true, this is crap at its finest. But anyway, I left off chapter 45, Genesis. I'm almost done with this fucked up book. I'm so sick to death of Genesis and can't wait to get sick to death of Exodus. But that'll be about another week. But before, of course, I even go on. Alright, now we're ready to read. Verse 1. And, of course, Joseph makes himself known. About fucking time, asshole. Alright, verse 1. Then Joseph could no longer control himself before all his attendants. And he cried out, have everyone leave my presence. So get the fuck out! So there was no one with Joseph when he made himself known to his brothers. And he wept so loudly that the Egyptians heard him. And the Pharaoh's household heard about it. Verse 3. Joseph said to his brothers, I am Joseph. Is my father still living? But his brothers were not able to answer him because they were terrified at his presence. Oh, I'm so scared. Then Joseph said to his brothers, come close to me. When they had done so, he said, I am your brother Joseph, the one you sold into Egypt, you bastards, you motherfuckers. Let them have it, that's right. Now what, bitches? Huh? Now what? And now, do not be distressed and do not be angry with yourselves for selling me here, because it was to save lives that God sent me ahead of you. What? Fuck off. For 2 years now there have been famine in the land, and for the next 5 years there will not be plowing and reaping. But God sent me ahead of you to preserve for you a remnant on earth, and to save your lives by a great deliverance. Think Burt Reynolds is going to be in this one? Verse 8, so then it was not you who sent me here, but God. God did it. Did you see him there amongst you? He's the one with the fucking long gray beard, you fucks. He made me father to Pharaoh, lord of his entire household, and ruler of all Egypt. Ooh, Egypt. Big country. Yeah. Now, hurry back to my father and say to him, this is what your son Joseph says. God has made me Lord of all Egypt. Come down to me. Don't delay. Don't even fuck around. Don't do it. Verse 10, you shall live in the region of Goshen. Goshen? And be near me. You, your children and grandchildren, your flocks, your herds, and all you have. And let's not forget all your slaves and all your additional fucking wives, because polygamy is a good thing back then, right? I will provide for you there, because 5 years of famine are still to come. Otherwise, you and your household, or all who belong to you, and all that belong to you will become destitute. Such a word, destitute. Verse 12. You can see for yourself, and so can my brother Benjamin, that it is really I who am speaking to you. Not God? Well, so God didn't have anything to do with that little one-liner again, huh, Joseph? You fuck. Tell my father about all the honor accorded me. Accorded? Not recorded, accorded. Okay, tell my father about all the honor accorded me in Egypt and about everything you have seen. And bring my father down here quickly, right now, immediately, if not sooner. Then he threw his arms around his brother Benjamin and wept. Oh, you bastard! And Benjamin embraced him, weeping. And he kissed all his brothers and wept over them and gave them all tongue. Fuck. Afterwards, his brothers talked with him. When the news reached Pharaoh's palace, verse 16, that Joseph's brother had come, Pharaoh and all his officials were pleased. They pleased, and Pharaoh said to Joseph, "Tell your brothers, do this. Load your animals and return to the land of Canaan, and bring your father and your families back to me. I will give you the best of the land of Egypt, and you can enjoy the fat of the land." The fat of the land. You think that's where Prodigy got their album title? Probably. Verse 19. You are also directed to tell them, "Do this, take some carts from Egypt, from your children and your wives, and get your father to come. Never mind about your belongings, because the best of all Egypt will be yours." Fuck all that shit you own. Leave it. Fuck it. How good can it be? It's biblical times, for fuck's sake. Alright. Verse 21. So the sons of Israel did this. Joseph gave them carts. They all had carts, as Pharaoh had commandments, and he also gave them provisions for their journey. Stuff. To each of them he gave new clothing, but to Benjamin he gave 300 shekels of silver and 5 sets of clothes. Oh, Benjamin, you scored. And this is what he said to his father: 10 donkeys loaded with the best things of Egypt, and 10 female donkeys loaded with grain and bread and other provisions for his journey. Then he sent his brothers away, and as they were leaving he said to them, "Don't squirrel on the way, you fuckers! I mean it, I'll kick all your asses, you sons of bitches! You motherfuckers!" Alright, I have that last part. No shit, Sherlock. Okay, verse 25. So they went up out of Egypt and came to their father Jacob in the land of Canaan. They told him, "Joseph is still alive! How about that, motherfuckers?" In fact, he's ruler of all Egypt. I know, he really moves the fuck up in the world. Boy, should have sold ourselves. Jacob was stunned. Stunned? They had stun guns back then? Jesus! He did not believe them. Nah, you blind sacks of shit. I don't believe it. Fuck that. But when they told him everything Joseph had said to them, and when he saw the carts Joseph had sent to carry him back, the spirit of their father Jacob revived. But the spirit... oh, fuck. Let's make some less sense again. Okay. And Israel said, "I'm convinced. Absolutely motherfucking convinced. My son Joseph is still alive. I will go and see him before I die." Well, congratulations. I'm so fucking glad that you believed him for once. Well, kids, once again, this is Josh, and this has been the Bible. Maybe this point of view.